What I want to communicate is that concentrating the mind is not something that is only for hermits in caves, and it's not only for advanced meditators. Even diligent beginners can benefit from strengthening our samadhi, from stabilizing our attention, from working to reduce the distractions and steady our mind. And seasoned meditators can go very deep and with these concentration practices in a way that really intensifies our insight. The states of stable concentration can remain accessible to contemporary practitioners, even in our daily lives, outside of retreat and outside of very supportive conditions, if we create the suitable conditions. And those conditions include maintaining an ethical life so that we don't have too much regret, remorse, agitation, and worry in our minds. If we develop the ability the skill for balancing our effort, because one of the big obstacles is making too much effort or making too little effort. One of the primary skills in developing deep concentration is right effort that allows the attention to settle upon the object that we're attending to or the task at hand and continue to be steady with it. Too little effort and we're going to get distracted. Not enough effort and we're not going to be able to stay steady. We also need sufficient time for the practice. Sometimes people, want to do a very short sitting every day, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. That's great for steadying the mind, but it's not sufficient for deep concentration. And we also need to know the methods that lead to deep concentration. And particularly if we're interested in the particular states of jhana, of meditative absorption, there are certain practices that lead to that. And not all practices, not all meditation objects are suitable for absorption. So when I got involved in this jhana practice, I had already been practicing for more than 20 years, various insight meditation and mindfulness practices. And that was already back in 2003. And I undertook a long retreat. It was about 10 months, a year or so, to really focus on the stabilizing of concentration and to go deep with these jhana states. And don't think that it took 10 months. It doesn't take 10 months to attain it. So don't think you have to wait 10 months until you do it. You establish it at the beginning, but I played with the system. I emphasized it. I explored it from different perspectives over the course of many months. And it had a deep effect on my consciousness. And in particular, one of the things that it shifted was it created a base of joy and happiness in my life that I had not previously known. The sense of ease, of not getting entangled in things that used to upset me. Things would not upset me. I'm not sure. Maybe we could say the mind was equanimous, but it was easily undisturbed. Whereas I would say that previously it was much more easily disturbed. And so my mind would get concentrated quite easily as minds will when they're not disturbed, when they're not entangled in so many preoccupations. So even after emerging from the retreat, as I got involved in many preoccupations, in many activities, the ability to let them go and not be entangled in them persisted. And that was a source and continues to be a source of great joy and ease.